Hello, Creative Birdie family. How are you? It's been some time, hasn't it? It took a long break. That's okay, though. I had a wonderful time in my break, and I'm back now. And we're going to finish off what we had started from our last video where we were cutting pages. Cutting up magazines and making our own designs. So I'm going to link down below in the show more description. Video 1, 2. I think this is 3, I'm not sure. This could be 4, I'm not sure, but I'll link everything down below in the description where it says show more. I will also link it here in the iCard to see right there where my finger is, right there. That is now called an iCard. Click it with your mouse, well, scroll over and then click it. So we're at it now. So I've done a lot of these things ahead of time. I'm still doing them by hand, and that's okay. Let me grab some scissors. I want some pretty large scissors. Alright. So we've scanned them, we put them together. You'll see that in the other videos. You'd have to watch 1, 2, and 3 to understand what we're doing here and how I got here. If you don't watch those, and you won't understand how we got here. So now I'm cutting strips. And this is how we're going to make our own designer paper. Basically, it's a designer paper. Designer paper turned into now homemade washi tape. So I have made loads of it right here. I've got over a yard. I made these years and years and years and years ago. I was the first YouTube creator to come up with the idea of making homemade double-sided tape with our own designs using fabric, tissue, deli paper, jelly prints, and stamping on fabric, cotton, and it took off like wildfire from there. So here's what I do. I'm going to turn this upside down. And we're going to get our double-sided tape that you can pick up very cheaply on AliExpress. You can pick it up on Wish. Just check shipping. Usually AliExpress is cheap. It has no shipping. You could pick this up at most dollar stores. And so what I'm going to do is do my best to line it up from one page to the next, and then I just go down onto it like that and move on to the next one. All I need to do is make sure they're all facing the right way. And again, same thing. Sorry if my head is in the way. Oh, that one didn't come out straight. Hang on 1 second. Sometimes it allows you to pull it off. There we go. I haven't had dinner, so my hands are a little shaky. I've been extremely busy. The bigger your strip, the better, because you can do, as I always do, cut away. So you see here, I'll just eventually come up and cut away. There's a lot of little shops that sell double-sided tape also. They mark up the prices, but if you want it quickly and it's coming from a US seller, then that's your best option, because if you buy from AliExpress or if you buy it from Wish, and if you don't pick a US seller, then it's going to take over a month to get. So I do know that there's quite a few people, YouTubers, that sell double-sided tape. Oh. And that's what we do. I remember back in the day when I came up with this idea, because I could not and would not buy washi tape, and I always think, let's be more original and come up with your own idea and make your own art supplies. And if you go back into older videos of mine, there's about 900 videos, you'll find that I usually came up with my own stuff. And I like that. Sometimes I like not having certain things, because that makes my mind go, okay, well, how can I make that? What can I do to make something similar or even better and make it my style? And that's how I came up with the washi tape double stick homemade tape. Seeing everybody using that darn washi tape, plus the stuff doesn't even stick really. And then I started thinking, well, I have loads of painted paper, so I might as well do that. And then after that, loads of people started creating their own double-sided tape. Some gave me credit, some didn't, and it's understandable because things get lost that way. Some don't always just watch me, they watch other YouTubers and they pick it up from that YouTuber. That YouTuber may mention me, may not mention me. It just gets lost, you know. The original creator gets lost with inspiring so many, and that's a wonderful thing anyways. This one looks like it might be too thin, so I'm going to skip out on that one. I had a great time for Thanksgiving. I hope you guys did also as well. We did not do turkey. We did carne asada barbecue, a traditional Mexican carne asada. We did that outside, and we had a lot of family over. We were missing one person, which was my son. I think he might have had plans, or he just decided not to be participating with certain people that came. That's probably it, which I don't blame him. We all choose who we interact with, and that's fine. Perfectly fine. There's that one. I guess it wasn't too small. Okay, is that all of it? Let's see. Oh no, I have a load more. But you guys get the point. You don't have to stay and watch the whole thing. I'm going to completely finish these off, and then when I'm done, I might... Actually, I have a second postcard to create, and I might create that today. And I definitely want to record it. So the postcard was purchased on my Patreon. I think the lady's name is Kim. I have to check again. My first Patreon postcard went out about 2 weeks ago. Unfortunately, I haven't heard from the receiver, if they received it or not. And it kind of sucks not to know if your artwork got to the person or not. I'm sure they've been busy, as I have. But hopefully she watches this video and lets me know if she got her postcard or not. It's always nice when you receive happy mail or mail from someone that you let them know, hey, I got it. Because I do, and I know most of you guys have attachments to the things that you guys send out. I always do a video when I get happy mail. So I hope mine didn't get lost. So Angela, if you're watching this, I sent out your postcard over 2 weeks ago. I think I still have the receipt. So yeah, I'll be creating my second postcard that I've sold on Patreon. The link will be down below, and at the end of this video there will be a link in the iCard as well. And my postcards right now, there's a sale for $6 for an original postcard that I've painted the background, and I design and hand paint something in the front. So get your hands on an original postcard before they run out. I mean, they'll never run out because I make them as I go, but I may start just sending out just painted papers, but for right now I'm doing postcards. And there's also $20 classes. There are 3 out you can still purchase, and one is coming for the month of December. I will be recording that tonight. They're all original ideas. And that is Patreon. Like I said, the link is down below. You just click it. Once you click it, it'll take you directly to my Patreon. I could stop, but then I want to roll this paper. I want to roll my tape up and put it away, because when I send out mail, I like to close my envelopes, however you say it. I don't, with my original tape. Another thing I like doing is scanning my painty papers and making original painty paper tape. You guys can do that with your own. Once I get a good collection going of painty papers, I will start selling them, because I've had so many requests for people wanting to buy my painty papers. So we have 2 more to go, and then I will rip away the tape, and then you guys can see what it looks like. Alright, so I will now rip it. It ripped off. There we go. And then what I will do is come through and make sure it's all making good contact by running my hand straight through it, my fingers, like that. Now we have our Day of the Dead Mexican Lottery double-sided altered design tape. Okay, I gotta dust all at the end of that because it's been sitting there waiting for this video to be uploaded for a while. So what I'll do is either I'll find a spool or I'll just roll this up So, and when it's ready to use, I have it. So, and there's our tape. You could even pull on it and make it even smaller if you wanted to. But for me, I'm good just having it like this, and then usually, if I want to, I'll make it smaller and I'll put it in a cup. And I'm going to just clip it for now. I just clip it like that, and I'll roll it out later. You guys don't need to sit here watching me roll the tape. But I have, see, I have painty papers like in here. And if they were thick enough, I'd just put them onto here. And if I didn't want to use original painty papers, I would scan it and do the same thing as we did with these. So I'll leave a link down below to my Patreon. I'll leave a link down below to part 1 and 2 of this video. And I'll see you guys later when I create the handmade postcard that's going out to a participant in my Patreon. Love you guys so much, and leave down below a comment if you've reached this far of my video, and tell me what you did for Thanksgiving and what you were thankful for. See you guys later. Bye bye.